Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer Kumar from authenticjourneys and LaLevani.com. Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to ask you a question. What circumstances do you think help or hinder someone from integrating into another culture? Do you think simply by moving to another country that you will learn and appreciate and assimilate into another culture? And so I look at many of the people I know here in America, especially people my age, women who come here. And, sometimes a lot of them come here because they get married to a man from their country who's already here. So maybe for the first couple years they come here and they're just at home alone. They just don't know what to do with themselves. Maybe if they're lucky, they have some people from their own ethnic background who live in their neighborhood, and it makes it a little easier for them to make friends. But transitioning from knowing how to talk English and know the American culture from media to talking to actual true life, real life people face to face in your community who are speaking American English and talking about everyday American culture things that they do is a completely different experience. There's a gap from understanding in the media to doing it in real life. And there has to be someone to help in between. Sometimes our family members can help us if they've made that transition, or they feel comfortable with it, or even if they're interested in helping. But what if they're not? What if none of those circumstances match up? What can you do to make your life a little bit more easier when you come to this country? That's why I've created somebody like me. The bridge between this side of kind of, okay, I do kind of understand American culture because I've seen it on TV or I've read books or even interacted with a couple Americans, to, oh my gosh, I truly understand more than I did before, because now I understand, say, why Americans do A, B, C, D, E, not just because I saw it on TV over here, but because I've interacted with people who've actually done that, who behave that way, and now I understand it from their point of view, and I empathize with them. And it doesn't go one way, it goes both ways. Over here, when you understand them doing their thing, and now you understand American culture better and can navigate our culture better, these people over here who didn't understand your culture before now can empathize with you better and understand you better. There is a balance between what do we integrate to be successful in a new culture, to what do we keep to be connected to our roots more over on this side. And that's what successful cultural integration is, I think, in my estimation, for people who want to keep their native culture but still learn new things in new culture to be successful and balance that out. So for people who come to America, they have that opportunity and the blessing that you do have people from your country that are here. You can find people from your country here in most places, someone to talk to, someone to hang out with, someone who understands your situation, who came from your place. You are very lucky for that. I didn't have that when I went to India, and I'm not complaining, because in fact I really didn't want that. The few times that Americans came through, I was happy. I admit it. I had someone, finally that understood what I was going through from an American perspective. But to have that on a daily basis for me at that point in time in my life, like I said, I wouldn't have been able to integrate into Indian culture as much as I did if I had Americans always surrounding me everywhere I went, everything I did, wherever I went. So the people who come here from India, going back to my previous discussion, the people who come here from India or China or Japan, these women who marry the men, they come here and they're often usually highly educated. They have got a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, maybe they even worked a couple of years in respective fields of medicine or engineering or computer science or whatever their field was. So now when they come here, because of their visa status, although they're highly educated, they cannot get gainful employment. So they sit at home twiddling their thumbs or blogging or doing something inside the house. Oftentimes a lot of these women, they decide to have families quite early because that kind of gives them something to do, and I can appreciate that. But for those who don't want children immediately, there's this gap of what do I do, how do I spend my time? My husband's at work during the daytime. When he comes home at night, he's tired, and yeah, he has to take me here and there because I can't drive, but I wish I could do some more things on my own. In my own country, I did everything on my own. I was able to find my way around on my own. I had my own job. I had my own money. I had my own life. Now I'm here and I'm totally dependent on somebody else. And I don't want to be a burden on that person also. That person needs rest. That person needs to do this and do that. And if the husband, for whatever reason, either is too tired or not empathetic enough or just thinks, oh, you're in America now, you'll be able to assimilate, doesn't matter. You're here, you can do it, I did it, you can do it too. But it doesn't really work that way for somebody who has to sit in the house all day and doesn't have a regular schedule, who doesn't have to go out and talk and mingle with the local people for some pre-planned thing like work or college or school or volunteer work. To kind of do it haphazardly can be a little difficult for people who are a little shy, a little not so forthcoming, who aren't so outgoing, who want to mingle with people but don't know how to start. That's why I'm here as the bridge. I know that you probably have people here. You have your husband. You might even have some of your in-laws here. You might even have a lot of other people from your cultural group here. And I'm so happy for you for that, because that is a blessing. Believe me. I know people who have lived in America from the day they were born who don't have those resources that you have. So for that, you should be blessed. Truly blessed. And I'm very happy that you have that. However, with any social circle, it doesn't matter which social circle you're in, though they can help you by supporting you in the way that you're comfortable with, any social circle has that advantage. But the disadvantage any social circle has is a limited number of resources. And one of those resources of many is ways of approaching problems and solving them. So I'm the person outside of that group who can help you try to come up with new ways of approaching the problem, new ways of brainstorming solutions, new ways of implementing those solutions. Because I'm also a little bit knowledgeable about the American culture, maybe more so than you might be if you're new here. I can help suggest things that you can do that you just simply don't really have access to knowing about because you didn't grow up here or because you haven't been here that long. And that's totally understandable. I know how you feel, believe me. When I went to India, there was so many things that I was so happy that my local Indian friends helped me with, just because I simply didn't grow up in India. I didn't know that was available to do or not available, and I had to find something else. So these are the things that I'm the bridge for, to help navigate those circumstances that might help you to integrate better into this culture if you are looking for that. Because I know not everybody is. But for those who want to integrate more, or you know somebody who's struggling with integrating into the American culture and just feeling comfortable over here, for whatever reason, maybe it's improving their accent. They already know English, but maybe they can't tune their ear to understand Americans speaking better, or they can't tune their voice to speak the way that Americans can understand them the best. Or maybe they want to find new hobbies or interests to keep themselves engaged or active during the day. Or maybe they want to find ways to update their career, things that they haven't thought of just because simply it's available in America, but maybe not available where you're from. I'm the bridge. I can help with that. I can help navigate these different circumstances and different situations that come up, and can help you to live your best life wherever you are in the world. So I really appreciate you listening to this video, and let's continue the conversation. Leave your comments, compliments, feedback here, and be in touch with me. I'm eager to listen to your feedback and continue the conversation with you and get to know you. Have a great day.